Okay, I'll fix that. Her and Zach, Daisy BB rifle.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, by the time they shot all afternoon, she was out shooting Zach every time.
And she thought that was the greatest thing since sliced bread, huh?
Oh yeah, she liked it. That was a lot of fun.
You know, I think the problem is that most people don't have any experience with guns.
That's exactly right. That's what I told her.
And so they're afraid of them. You know, anything that you're not, you know, you don't have any experience with, you're going to be leery of. I told the kids that I think it ought to be mandatory in school that gun training in school.
It would be a lot safer. Firearms training would be very good.
Should be mandatory in high school.
Well, I have both of the rifles. They stay up here, so they don't turn them off.
Well, that was the other thing. It also has to be controlled, especially at their age.
You know, you get two kids having a lot of fun, creative. Next thing I know, they're going into the pantry getting hot soda waters and hit it, explodes, you know, and then they run and get another one. They must have, before I knew what was happening, they had a half a dozen or so sodas out there, almost all over the place, shooting, they would shoot up in the air, you know. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Well, even myself with those pellet guns going around the property, sometimes I shoot something and have to look around, make sure nobody's looking.
Did you see the kids shooting at your airplane?
Yeah, I didn't see them, but I figured they were.
I thought maybe you would see them because you would fly by and boy, they were out there just pumping. They weren't even close to the range.
I didn't see them, but I knew they had those BB guns, and I suspected that. But I figured I didn't think they'd be able to hit them. That thing's going pretty fast.
It's pretty hard to hit something on the fly like that.
Oh my God! And plus, you'd have to hit a vital organ to bring it down.
Yeah.
You know, those airplanes in World War II. I mean, they'd land with hundreds of bullets in them, and still they got back.
They didn't, as long as they didn't hit a fuel line or a hydraulic line or something like that.
Right.
An electrical wire.
Yep, some vital organ.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had.
Just do like 15 seconds.
We had a nice Christmas.
It'll melt if you do too much.
We just got done talking with Mom.
Oh, okay. Is she doing okay now?
Sounds like she's doing real good.
Bounced back, huh?
I think so. She sounds real good.
Right.
And so the kids got to talk with her quite a while. I think Mike talked more than anybody. I guess he's going down to Texas pretty soon. And I think he's planning on stopping in and visiting with her.
He's talking about stay over a weekend and have a visit.
Yeah. That is, if he still has his job. I guess he had a little altercation.
Yeah. Did Mike tell you about that?
Yeah.
Probably 7 seconds or 11 seconds.
Well, that's all part of learning.
Part of being young.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know what version you got, but he used profane language and he shouldn't have.
Right, which is absolutely unacceptable.
Well, you know, he picked that up when he was working in construction. I noticed that the more he was in construction, around these guys all day long, you know, that's just part of their vocabulary is cuss words, bad words.
Yeah. Well, in a professional environment, it's just I don't even say darn.
Yeah. It's just not that.
You just don't do it. But I told Karen that apparently this guy said that you know, I'll take care of it when I get back. Chris's boss.
Yeah, he's going on his vacation.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
I told Karen, I said, you know, what that means is he's not going to fire him.
No, he's just going to let him stew.
Because if he was going to fire him, he'd have told Chris,
Yeah.
walk him to the door right now.
Yeah.
But he's going to let him stew and worry about it. And if he's smart, what he'll do is he'll do a written warning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he'll write it up, and then he'll make Mike sign it.
Yeah.
That says, you know, if this happens again, you could, you know, you're out of here.
But in the meantime, for 2 weeks, Mike's got
Got to worry about
to
it.
carry that burden around.
Well, that's like when I was a kid. Remember, and I do something bad, and you tell me to go to my room and take all my clothes off, and you're going to spank the hell out of me. And I'd have to sit up there for an hour or so while you watch TV or whatever. And then you'd finally come in there, and here I am, buck naked, ready for my spanking. And you'd come in and you'd say, well, I tell you what, I'm going to cut you some slack and let you go this time.
What I would do is I'd tell you to go in there and think about what you did wrong.
Right, right.
You're not going to do it again.
Right. But you tell me you were going to spank me when you sent me there.
Yeah.
You'd say, I'm going to spank you now. You go, you tell me you take my clothes off. I mean, that's kind of like a terrorist activity, you know? Take all my clothes off?
Little kids standing there,
Buck naked, ready for my
punishment.
strapping across my bare ass, and you come in and say, well, I tell you what, I'm gonna give you a reprieve this time. It was pretty effective, actually.
Well, you remember I told you, I think your mother told you, that I only spanked you one time. All your whole life, I only spanked you one time.
I don't remember.
And I don't remember it myself, but I know that the intention was to teach you that it can be done.
I don't remember that, but I do remember you coming home from work. You must have been a towel setter, I guess. I remember you coming home from work, and I remember Mom meeting you at the front door saying, Sammy did this and this and this. I want you to spank him right now. You know, and here you're, I'm sure you're dog tired, you know, and, oh, geez, you know.
I wasn't going to beat up for you.
Now, first, you know, I've been beaten up all day long. Now I got to beat him up, you know. I remember that. She said, you need to spank him. You wouldn't believe what he did today.
Just wait till your daddy gets home. You're going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, he's going to beat the crap out of you. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.